So we finally made it to the end, guys. We made it. It's over. This episode starts with Jasmine, Gino, and Matt. Matt said that he wasn't prepared to be a father, and Jasmine says that it was a shock to both of them that they had been taking all the precautions to not get pregnant. And Florian starts saying that he wouldn't have even shown his face if he was Matt.
I'm surprised how Matt is agreed to come here with a video call. I'm very surprised, to be honest. Me, I'm like in new shoes. Nobody can see my face here.
I think Florian would be too scared. Matt says that he knows that Gino wanted to make it seem like Matt was this horrible monster, but he says he's not. I wish we found out more details, who spoke to who approached who, but they all had an agreement. Gino didn't need to say yes, so that's it. That's how I see it. And he starts to say that Gino was not nice to Jasmine. All he heard were negative things about Gino, so he said that he doesn't feel bad about how it all turned out. Which, yeah, I mean, Gino and Jasmine were done. They should have ended a long time ago, so... Gino says that he felt trapped and he felt like he was forced into this situation with Jasmine. Jasmine did kind of give him no choice, and I think Gino also wanted Jasmine to leave him alone to do, you know, his internet stuff or whatever he needed to do. So that sounds like everybody agreed to this. It sounded like Jasmine went behind Gino's back and was with Matt longer than 2 hours a week. And come on, of course it's gonna happen. This was all a silly plan. It was so that Jasmine could be with Matt. Even Jasmine says that she wished she had just broken up with Gino a long time ago.
I regret everything. It was not what I expected when I moved to America. I think that I should have had the courage just to pack my bags and go back to Panama. I just wish I could take time back.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
So Sean welcomes the therapist and everybody's clapping for them except for Florian, of course, because, you know, he just tricked everyone at the recommitment ceremony when he says that he thanks the therapist and believes that they were helpful. He obviously was just trying to convince Stacey to stay with him by saying that. And now he's showing his true colors because Stacey forgave him like she always does. So Florian's not clapping and everybody else is. And Stacey's giving them a standing ovation. And I think she's just doing that to make up for Florian not clapping at all. They start talking about some of the couples, not all of them, which I also found interesting. They start with Gino and Jasmine. Reba says that it was shocking when she found out that Gino and Jasmine wanted to open their marriage. What didn't shock her is the way it turned out. We all knew Jasmine just wanted to be with Matt. Reba says that she gave Jasmine the best advice that she can give her. She says that they need a lot of communication, trust, to be in a healthy place in order to open their marriage. But Jasmine didn't tell Gino these things. Let's be for real. She did not tell him that. She pretty much just said that it worked for Reba, so it could work for them. And I do think that Reba should have spoken to Gino. As soon as Jasmine said that she agreed to the open marriage, I think Reba should have spoken to Gino and Jasmine together, but this is a reality show. It's not intense therapy. It's not like real one-on-one therapy. So plus it is up to Gino if he wants to agree to this open marriage or not. So I did not mind the therapist. Yes, each couple needed really intense therapy, but I didn't think they did a bad job. That's just my opinion. Jasmine says that it was a huge mistake agreeing to this open marriage and not just leaving Gino sooner, which... Yep. And Florian says that Reba ruined Gino and Jasmine's marriage. Yeah, it was Reba's fault. So now they ask the therapist what they think about Florian and Stacy.
I think that they fall into a parent-child role a lot.
Explain to me, miss.
One second,
Quiet.
please. Florian needs to step up, and he hasn't at this point. And Stacy has to allow him to step up.
So Heidi didn't specifically say that Stacy's the parent and Florian's the child, but Florian heard it that way. And
Stacey's my mom, basically, saying?
Not your mom. She's acting in the role as such.
My mom, basically.
A mom.
Yeah, I different way.
Okay, however you want to see it.
I treat Stacey, my kid, is opposite direction, man.
Then James explains it perfectly.
Can I give a description? Is that okay with you?
Speak.
It's used to describe kind of just a general dynamic that happens. Let's say you guys may flip-flop roles. One may be a parent, one may be a child. But what we're trying to say is when you're in this dynamic, it kind of takes out the romantic piece.
You can't tell him he's doing anything wrong because then his child self gets upset and lashes out and starts to not even make any sense.
Yes, but
Okay.
teach her to explain things. Teach her.
I think she does an amazing job, but listen.
A sadistic narcissist.
He thinks he's the smartest, coolest human on earth, so no one can tell him anything. Let's see how the rest of his life goes. They all start telling Florian to chill, or the women start telling Florian to chill. Stacey gets so embarrassed and she just leaves because she cannot take him embarrassing her the way he does in front of the therapist, people that she highly respects and seems to like personally. Then they start asking Stacey why she left and what's going on. She explains.
Totally disrespectful. He talks about wanting respect. Well, he needs to give respect. He needs to sit there. He needs to listen. He needs to get educated.
Then Florian leaves too because he doesn't want to hear any more criticism.
Telling me I have anger issues that never telling me in last resort. Never, 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 never. Never said nothing. Huh?
Do you have anger?
No, I don't have, I'm sorry, God. No anger, no nothing. That pissed me off. Leave me alone.
Stacey comes back to the stage. They all start telling Stacey to stop apologizing for him and that she should seek her own therapy. And Florian never comes back. So Sean says goodbye to everyone, and that is officially the end of the tell-all, but they show the behind-the-scenes moments after. Reba goes to Jasmine's changing room and congratulates her, gives her a piece of advice about life, and Jasmine really just didn't want people to hate her. I think Jasmine would have been a really good soap opera actor, but she's really good. She knows how to sell her story. That's all I'm gonna say about Jasmine this episode. Florian sees Stacey and Benny talking to each other and he sits with them and it's very awkward, and Benny gives Florian advice. He gets advice from his priest and Florian is like, yeah, okay. And Stacey says that she just can't do this anymore. He should go to Albania by himself, and Stacey throws her ring at him. But I remembered this is not the first time Stacey has done this, and who knows if Stacey is still with him. She has spoken in articles about her wanting a better life and wishing him luck. So I really hope Stacey left him, but who knows? That's it, guys. We made it through, and I am done recapping this season. Thank you so much if you're a returning viewer. I appreciate it so much. I'm new to this. I'm still learning. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this whole season. I have mixed emotions about it. At first, I was super excited, and I was having so much fun. Over time, their personalities, it was a little overwhelming.